So today in the hairstyling class we're working on the 90-degree layered haircut. This haircut is also known as a fully layered haircut. It's a graduated effect which is achieved by cutting the hair with elevation. Layers create movement and volume in the hair by releasing weight. The haircut is achieved by using a traveling guide. Some examples of the 90-degree haircut are here. One is a short to medium length, and then the other is a longer length 90-degree haircut. Students usually use this mannequin, pretty as she is, to demonstrate how many sections there are. So there are 8 sections for this haircut. We do these 2 panels first, and then these 2 panels, and then these 2 panels, and then these 2 panels. So it is a little more complicated than other haircuts that we've done before. So we're going to start off as we did with the 180. By taking down our first section and just cutting a small guide piece. We're going to cut on a bit of an angle to shape around the face. And then I'm going to take a section which is going to serve as the traveling guide from here on in. Again, follow the shape of the head like you did before. So you lay the comb flat, lift it up, and what you're going to find is that it's on a natural bit of an incline, not severe, but a bit, if you cut with the shape of the head. Okay, now with the 180 haircut, you'll recall we bring it right back up like this to the stationary guide. This haircut is very different in the sense that we're going to work our way around so that we're 90 degrees from wherever it is on the head we're working. So this one's going to come toward a little bit. And then the next one a little bit more still. And then the last one in this section will be straight out towards. I'm going to bring a little bit of this with me. Always take the guide piece out before you take your section out. That way you can differentiate between what's new and what's old. Now we're going to take vertical sections moving back like this. And bringing the guide with us, coming back to the new parting. You can see the shape starting to come in. Okay, so sections 1 and 2 are finished now. Now we're going to do sections 3 and 4. Moving to the other side, we're going to take a little bit of what we haven't cut and some of what we have cut. And we're going to lift straight up for the center. Again, move towards yourself a little bit as you start to make your way around. Piece that as a guide. Make your way back. So the front 4 sections are finished. Now we make our way up here to the pie-shaped sections. So we're going to carve them out like we're actually taking out little pieces of pie, starting with some of what we've already cut and then some of what we haven't cut yet. Making our way around the crown, we're going to eventually meet up with what we've cut at the front. Okay, so now our entire front, top sections are finished, and we're going to work our way into this parting across here. But in order to do that, we need to take some of our existing work with us so that we know how short to go. The nice thing about this section is now we have 2 guides. We have one from the side and from the top, so there's less margin for error. Take out the section. Some of the work we've already done on the side and some of what we've done at the top, and go straight out from the parting. Meeting up with what we've cut on the side. Okay, now all that remains is our bottom section. So before we take that out, though, we want to take a little bit of guide with us from what we've just cut. We've got a guide at the bottom and a guide here. Just take out what's in between. we're done the bottom section. So at this point, you want to check out the frame. If you're taking less than an inch off, you can just frame it out like this at the bottom, just sort of dust the edges. But if you're taking more than an inch, you would need to do it beforehand. I'm going to start at the back. Just tidying a little bit. Okay, I'm going to bring it forward so I can look at the front. Don't worry about the holes that exist in the frame. Like with the 180, you wanted it to be solid at the bottom. It's not going to be solid at the bottom. The corner will already be gone, so you don't have to be too picky about it. Basically, it's just making sure that it's a fairly tidy edge with no big jumps. And that's a 90-degree haircut.